Hello friends, this is Professor Mayur Vyas and today I'm going to speak to all of you about this craft into filmmaking which is called dubbing. So dubbing actually is recording the soundtrack of a film or whatever content that you have made for a better production, for a better sound production, so to say. So it is part of the sound design, and in sound design the dubbing, that is the dialogues, also the background music, sound effects, and a very good mix of all these elements in terms of a sound is taken care of. And one of the part of the sound design is voice dubbing. I'm a voice dubbing artist, and while you are doing the voice dubbing, it can be primarily into the same language or it can be from one language to another language. So if there is a English film which you want to get dubbed into Hindi, or there is a South Indian language film which you want to get dubbed into some other language, so from one language to another language it is possible. Also for the basic language of the film, if you want to change the dialogues, if you want to change the content of the dialogue, this also comes as a very useful tool which can help you in changing the dialogues. So voice dubbing is a part of sound design, and special effects, background music, other sounds, Foley sound, these are the other sounds, a good mix of them. So mixing also takes place as a part of sound design, and one part is voice dubbing. You can change the language from one language to the other through the voice dubbing. Also in the language in which the dialogues are delivered, the same language recording can take place. At the time of such dubbings, the content of the dialogue can be changed. Also the mood, the performances of the dialogue that otherwise is not paid more attention to at the time of shooting a scene can be done, can be fine-tuned and can be perfected at the time of dubbing. Typically these voice dubbings take place into a recording studio, which is a soundproof setup, which is having all the equipments around. Pro Tools or Nuendo, these are the widely used software for voice recordings which are used into studios, and they have great qualities like putting the soundtrack into the visual sync, boosting the soundtrack, leveling the soundtrack, fine-tuning or clearing the soundtrack, and also cancelling the noise which is otherwise available at the time of shooting the film. For a very effective depiction of a scene, the proper sound reproduction is required, and therefore dubbing is very essential. Dubbing is also very helpful when you have animated characters, when there is an animation, or you have these cartoon films and all, which are primarily communicated through dubbings. Sometimes the voice dubbing is done before and the animation is done later on. Sometimes animation is done before and voice dubbing is done later on in order to fine-tune the animation. So both way the process works, and dubbing becomes very, very helpful in complete production of the animated audiovisual content also. Voicing is required in everything, right from the ad films to the corporate films to short films and even to the feature film or even for documentary, and therefore it becomes a very, very essential part. It communicates the content of the film in a very effective way.